What is crack-a-lacking, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. So, if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that I've made hundreds of thousands of Pierre tutorials, possibly going into the millions. But what like most of those videos covered was just like how to make those happy, uplifting Pierre kind of style of beats and more of that dark, evil vibe that he makes for Nudy. But I haven't really gone over like how he makes his spacey ambient melodies. So as you guys can tell, in this tutorial I'm going to be going over how Pierre makes his spacey ambient melodies from scratch, and also how he makes his signature drums to go along with that. So without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so we are in FL Studio here, and for this I want to go for something a little bit more up-tempo. So I'm going to stay on 161 BPM. So our first step is we want to get like a dark melody as like a main melody or something. What I pretty much want to do first is I want to find an ambient synth or pad of some sort. Okay, so we have our little chord progression down here. Pretty much every half a bar, I'm just having this chord progression repeating. Then on to the next part of it, I just have this chord progression just repeating. So now that we have our main melody down, I'm just going to do this before I forget. But one thing I want to do is I want to add some parametric EQ, just real quick. I'm going to cut out some of that low end. Then we're going to make this a low pass. So now what we're going to do is, now that we have our main melody down, I'm going to clone Electro X and I'm just going to layer this. However, when I layer this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that, but I'm going to take out all these other chords right here, just like that, right? And then I'm just going to do Control L. And now what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go to like a pad or something. And it gives us like that spacey kind of ambient feel that we want. Now we're going to move on to like the secondary melodies. And for the secondary melodies, I want to really keep that ambient spacey vibe when I'm making all of this. So I'm going to go to ambient spacey sounds, of course. But there's not like a specific thing that I'm looking for exactly. I'm just experimenting with different sounds to just see what sounds best. So next what we're going to do is we're going to go to Serum. My CPU is, I'm sorry CPU. I'm going to go to Sunboy's Bank real quick. So for this I'm going to go to like one of the leads inside of here, see if I can find like a lead that I can use. And for the lead, I just want it really repetitive. In a lot of Pierre beats, he just has a ton of repetition throughout his melodies and his like drums and everything, and that's exactly what makes it so bouncy. So the last thing I'm going to get is I'm just going to get like a little pluck or something. Perfect. So now let's move on to the drums. So for the drums, what you'll need is a Pierre kit. It's like an absolute necessity if you want all the sounds and everything. To do that, just go on Reddit, look up Pierre drum kit. You'll find thousands of them, okay? So now what I want to do is I first want to get a hi-hat and a clap. I'm just going to choose from a bunch of different hi-hats and see what sounds best. So now that we have our hi-hat and our clap down, and we also have a snare down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get like various different perks and FX and like open hats and all that kind of stuff, just to kind of layer everything, make it sound a little bit more unique and cool. Then we'll get this Vox and the 808, then we'll be done. And bada boom, y'all. That is going to wrap it up for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and hope that you guys learned something, of course. I usually make a lot of like either dark or happy, like more of the harder Pierre beats, but like more of like this like laid back ambient kind of style is also really cool too. Let me know down in the comments what other videos or tutorials you guys want to see. But that is going to wrap it up for this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I'll catch y'all in the next video coming very soon. But until then, I'm out. Bye.